Hello everyone and welcome to Witches of the Moon. My name is Jen and I'm your Tuesday hostess. This week we're talking about candle magic and mirror magic. And there are many different types of candles and I'm going to show you some of those. You can do, well, there are many different candles that you can do candle magic with. There is actually this size of candle. There's this size of candle. There is this kind of candle in a jar, and yes, that is a lovely candle. And there is this size. There's this size. There is this size. And we even have the tea lights. And there's even another kind of candle. Actually, there's another couple of kinds. There is the bigger round ones like this, like the 3-wick, or there's even one that's like half the size. I mean, there's different sizes and candles that you can do candle magic with. As far as mirrors, you can even use a mirror like this. And one of the ways that I like to do candle magic and any kind of magic. I use my mirrors a lot. I use this mirror to put a lot of different things on it, and the reason for that is because it reflects what you're doing. So whereas you have the actual candle, it looks like there's 2 candles. If you have 2 crystals on there, it actually looks like there's 4. So it actually amplifies the workings that you're doing. Now, as far as candles, you can do a 7-day spell, you can do a 9-day spell, you can do a fast spell if you want. If you're on the go and you're out on the road and you suddenly need to do something, you can get a birthday candle and actually use that. And it will actually burn a lot quicker, and sometimes you need those kind of candles and those kind of spells because you need something that is right now. Whereas if you have something that you want to take a little longer with, that you're working on, you know, you might choose to use something like this. You can still put your herbs, you can still put your oils, whatever you need to put down on the inside, simply by using a stick or something that you can poke down in there. You can actually put your sigils or symbols or whatever it is that you're working with on the outside by using a marker, or you can just you know, put it on there with oil, you know, whatever you choose to do. And the same way with these, you know, if you're going to use this size of candle, you can carve your, you know, whatever it is, your sigils or whatever. You can still put oil on your candles this way, no matter what it is you're using. Or you can even do a tea light, you know. It really just depends on what you're doing, where you're at. You know, there's no rhyme or reason why you can't do candle magic even when you're traveling. I mean, you simply need a lighter or some matches and a candle, and you can pretty much get those items anywhere that you go. If you need an oil, there's no, you know, you can find an oil that you need, and most of us carry some type of, you know, oil or oil blend with us at all times. Most of us even travel with matches or candles, you know, for that very reason. So, you know, that's some of the candles that you can use for candle magic. And as for mirrors, like I said, I use this one a lot. But I also have used other reflective surfaces as a mirror if I'm doing some kind of workings with a candle and I don't have my mirror there. It's easier just to do the same thing. The other thing I like to do with mirrors is I like to place them, let's say, facing out of my house. This way, if there is somebody is sending kind of negative energy toward my house, then it will bounce back and reflect back to that person. You can also visualize yourself covered in mirrors so that anybody directing negative energy your way can be bounced back as well. I mean, there's a number of different things that you can do with mirrors, just as there are a number of different ways that you can, you know, do candle magic. I mean, you can do it for protection, you can do it for money. I mean, let's be real, the sky's the limit. It's just entirely up to you and what you want to do, what you want to bring into your life, or what you want to get rid of in your life, what you want to send back to somebody or to protect yourself. There's a number of different ways to do it. You know, each color of candle represents, you know, whatever it is that you want. If you are in a pinch and you don't have a specific color, you can always use a white candle. You know, white candle, almost like your crystal quartz, is universal and can be used for anything. So don't let that deter you from doing some kind of candle magic if you don't have, you know, whatever it is that you need. And, you know, as far as candles, you know, just be smart with them. If you're not going to be home and you really don't want to leave a candle burning, then, you know, put it out, continue with the candle burning whenever you are home. It's better to be safe than to be sorry when it comes to that. And, you know, it's your intention's still there. So, you know, just keep that in mind. And when you're home and you have your candles going, keep an eye on them. But you can also do, you know, you can feed your spells and everything else when it comes to whatever you're doing. So just as with any other spell that you need to feed, you know, it doesn't mean that it has to be a candle. You can still do it however it is that you're doing. So anyways, that's really what I have for today on candle magic and using mirrors in magic. And I think, like I said, I think mirrors are great. I use them all the time. So yeah, that's pretty it for me. So until next week, have a happy Thanksgiving and enjoy your rest of the week.